Hello guys, so today we're going on a little bit of an adventure now the lockdown's lifted here in Dubai, and I thought I'd talk a little bit about the things I wish I knew before moving to Dubai. So this is going to be kind of from my perspective moving from London in the UK to Dubai. This is a video I think will be really helpful for people that are looking to move to Dubai from different countries. For me, before moving here, I sort of saw it as this like futuristic city with like the world's tallest building and these crazy malls and aquariums inside of malls and just all this crazy stuff, like a ski slope that you don't expect in the middle of the desert. And for a city that's only been around for like 40, 50, 60 years, it's come a long way and there's some crazy stuff. So I'm going to walk you through my experiences and my opinions on what it's like to move here and live here. So let's go. Also, if you look in the description, I've put a timeline of all the points I talk about in this video, so if you want to skip to something specific, just take a look down there. We still have to wear masks outside at the moment in Dubai. But luckily, you don't have to wear the mask in the car if you're with someone in the same household. Now, if I had to describe Dubai in one word, it would probably be luxury. Everything here is trying to be the best. It's that we've got the world's tallest building, only 7-star hotel. Everything is luxury. Even the restaurant service, everyone's striving to be the best, and a lot of places are achieving it, which makes it an amazing place to live. Even like the police cars, they're Bugatti Veyrons and Bentleys, and everything is just the height of luxury and over the top, and it's pretty cool to experience. But with that luxury, the jobs out here are very hard work. You have to work very long hours, and people expect a lot of you here, which is great. If you've got a good work ethic, you can really make it work out here, as long as you're persistent and you keep going. For example, jobs in England, you're used to working like 9 to 5 and that's your normal working hours, whereas in Dubai, it seems whatever industry you're in, it could be any time of the day. I could get calls anytime, which is a bit to do with my industry and what I do, but also people I know who have like international clients or some sort of customer service roles. All of these are crazy different hours and you could be working at any point. It's a lot of hard work, but like I say, you get the reward of the luxury living. As moving to any country, I'd probably recommend going on holiday to the place first, checking out the local areas and places you might want to live and the malls, and see if the sort of lifestyle can fit what you want to do. For me, it was a bit of a risk. I moved here for 6 months straight just because of the contract I got offered, and I'm really glad I did it. So it's depending on your situation. And if you're looking for like an apartment to rent, I definitely say check out Property Finder. That's where we found the apartment we live in and where we've got all our viewings from. If you want to check out my apartment, you can check out the video here. One big thing I was worried about is people speaking Arabic. I don't speak Arabic, and I was a bit concerned that everything would be in Arabic. Anytime there's a sign, it's more likely it's just in English than just in Arabic. The road signs are English and Arabic, but everything else, there's definitely English. Everyone speaks English. As much as I'd love to learn Arabic, it's a very hard language for me to pick up. So one of the best things about Dubai is the fact that anything you earn is tax-free. Whereas in the UK, your salary is taxed, here, there's no tax. So everything you earn comes straight to you, which is great. Also, the laws in Dubai, they're not as strict as people make out. Of course, you have to respect the culture and everyone that's here, but you can still go out drinking to bars and clubs as long as you're respectful. You can also have a relationship and you can hold hands in public. It's not as crazy as everything seems. Don't believe everything you read in the newspapers. Now, Dubai's physical location is amazing. It's pretty much the hub of the world. The airport is the busiest transient airport in the world. From Dubai Airport, I've been to places like Oman, Thailand, Zanzibar. You can really get anywhere you want, and there's a lot of holiday locations that are very close by. Oman is a 1-hour flight, or you can drive there in 8 hours yourself if you want to. I've also been to India, which is like a 4-hour flight. You can check out my India vlogs here. So there's a lot of options when it comes to traveling on holiday if you're that type of person, which for me is amazing. Even just where we are now, we've driven like just outside of Dubai and we're in the middle of the desert. It's really cool. Also, there's lots of places like within the UAE, such as Abu Dhabi, Hatta, Ras Al Khaimah, where there's really nice hotels. There's really cool experiences you can go and have. For example, Abu Dhabi has the Grand Mosque, which is like one of the biggest in the world, and it's really impressive. I can compare it to like the Taj Mahal in India. And then, for example, this is Hatta Dam, really cool location, and you can go like kayaking and stuff, really cool. Only like 2 hours away from Dubai. Also, this is like the caravan truck type thing we stayed in as a little staycation for the weekend. Really recommend it. If you're in Dubai and you need a little trip away, 2 hours away. We've just stopped because we've just seen some camels, so I just got my big lens out to try and get a shot of them. So you can find like wild camels on the outskirts of Dubai. It's really weird. So we've just parked up the car, and as you can see, there's a massive aeroplane. We're in Al Quwain. I'll show you where it is on the map. Look at this. An abandoned aeroplane, how cool. Quite away from Dubai though. We then stopped at Barracuda for some supplies, and we had a bit of food. So as you might be able to tell, I've been sweating like a lot. In the summer here, it gets so hot, like 40, 50 degrees. So sometimes people that work out, sorry, I'm standing next to like a road. So sometimes the people that work outside, the hours between 12 and 3, they can't work, it's that hot. So summertime, everyone goes on holiday. I think it's a big proportion of the population of Dubai go back to their home country or on holiday. So there's not that many people here in the summer, and work really slows down here. So if you're looking for a job and you're in England, it's best to look around winter time, like September, when it becomes in season in Dubai. If you are looking for a job, most companies will provide you a visa. That's one of the big things you need to look out for and try and get. If not, you might have to do some visa runs where you have to drive to somewhere like Oman and renew your tourist visa after 30 days, which is a big hassle. Now, one good thing and one bad thing about Dubai is deliveries. Now, you can literally get anything delivered. So we woke up this morning, we wanted a Starbucks, and we ordered one, and it was here within 15 minutes. It's fantastic. And all these delivery services here are so fast, you can get anything within an hour. Whether you need pharmacy stuff like medicine, or you need groceries from a shop around the corner, or you want a meal from a restaurant, and everything's really fast. It's a little bit dependent on whereabouts you live. Every area has loads and loads of delivery places, so it's perfectly fine. All these delivery places work off phone apps. So there's one called InstaShop, which is like for groceries. There's also Talabat, which is all fast food. There used to be Uber Eats, but that's now been taken over by Careem. So if you get Careem now, they do all fast food restaurants as well. We're lucky because there's literally a McDonald's 5 minutes from our house. So if we ever want McDonald's, it gets here within like 10 minutes, which is very bad because it makes you just want to order it when you can't be bothered to cook. So you've got to be careful not to fall into that trap. So like I was saying, every shop delivers. Even the shops you find in the mall, you can either phone them up or go on their website. Everything delivers here, which is great. Especially during a pandemic, you can just stay at home and everything's delivered to you. And the delivery fee is normally like 5 dirham or free. So it's either like £1 or completely free. So you can't really go wrong. Now, Dubai is actually one of the safest countries in the world. There's very low crime rate, if any at all. Walking the streets, you feel safe. Anytime you go out, everything is all about feeling safe here. It's really nice. It's a nice, relaxed environment. If you've got kids and you're moving a whole family over here, it's perfect. It's very family friendly. So one thing I don't really like in Dubai is driving. Sometimes it scares me. So there's so many different cultures and nationalities that come to Dubai that everyone has a different way of driving. For example, if you're driving in the fast lane and you're going slower than the car behind you would like, they'll start flashing you and pushing you out the way and getting really close. Horrible, but you learn to deal with it. For me, I just needed to pay 1,000 dirham and convert my license from a UK license to a Dubai license without any lessons or anything. Also, the speed limit, whatever it says, say it says 100 kilometers an hour, you can go 20 over because there's a grace period without getting fined. So everyone generally drives 20 miles an hour above what the speed limit says, which is allowed. And generally speeding fines are about 600 dirham, which is 120 pounds, which is a lot of money, so don't get speeding fines. It's quite hard to walk in Dubai. There's certain areas like Marina and other places where people live that you can walk around, but generally you have to drive between each location. But the taxis here are so cheap that it doesn't matter. So a taxi, 20 minutes could be about 40 dirham, which is £8. So taxis, very cheap compared to England. Thank you. So as you just saw, the guys in the petrol station fill up the petrol for you. You don't even have to get out of the car. And petrol here is so cheap. I can fill up my whole car for £10. So any car you get, don't worry about the cost of petrol. I have a rental car because it's so cheap as well. It's about £200 a month. It's nothing special, it's just a Toyota Yaris, which everyone has here. Generally, cars are quite cheap to buy here, but then you have to pay for the upkeep and everything, like anywhere. But so I'm just renting mine at the moment. We've just come to this desert in the middle of nowhere, and these camels are blocking the road for everyone. So before moving over here, I'd also recommend joining some Facebook groups. There's a lot of good groups out there. One of my favourites is called Brits in Dubai. So it's all people from the UK in one big group. People ask questions about everything, from asking where you can get iron brew to where to get your nails done. Any random question, or regarding the law or job seeking. It's really good. You can join before you come over. Everyone's very supportive in it. Highly recommend it. If you're not from the UK, there's probably other groups out there. I always see different groups based in Dubai, whether it's to do with sports or hobbies. There's definitely going to be a group out there for you, so I'd definitely check that out. So another thing is that everything here is imported. Not a lot of things are actually made and produced here, which is good because you get a lot of different products from loads of different countries across the world, but it also means that the price is a bit steeper than what you might expect normally. But like I said, if you want to see a bit more in depth about the cost of living here, you can check it out in part 2 of this video. Now, something people don't talk a lot about is the bars and clubs and restaurants that are in Dubai. There are some amazing clubs and bars out there that are really unique to Dubai, and a lot of international ones also that produce club nights here. I think I might try and do another video on it because there's so many and I feel like I wouldn't do it justice listing them all here. But just quickly, some of the super clubs, there's White, Dre's and Boa. There's some quite cool ones if you want something like spectacular. Or there's some nice cool bars like Mr. Miyagi, which is like a Thai themed bar. McGettigan's, which is like an Irish bar, which is like a local pub, and Barasti, which is like a really cool classic beach club, which everyone knows in Dubai. Also, this is like one of my favourite locations in Dubai. It's just like some abandoned roads and people come and drive their cars here or just coming for a walk. So I want to try and do some sort of video out here, but I need to think about that a bit more before I bring my cameras out. Point worth making, whether you're living here now or coming on holiday or thinking about moving to Dubai, is to check out some of the tourist attractions. I know it sounds cliche that you should check them out, but something like going up the Burj Khalifa, it is amazing. You're going up the world's tallest building to one of the highest levels you can in the world. It's definitely a unique experience. Although the Burj Khalifa isn't my favorite, because the thing that you want to look at, you're inside, and everything else there's a lot of desert looking at, but it's a cool experience. You also have to check out Burj Al Arab, the only 7-star hotel. There's the water parks, there's the ski slope in Mall of the Emirates. There's all that classic stuff that you have to do at least once. So thank you guys for watching. I hope it was a bit informative. Don't forget to check out part 2 where I talk a bit more about the cost implications of moving over here. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see, whether that's in Dubai or what I'm up to or anything. Especially at the moment during this like lockdown period where there's not much going on. It's quite fun just making these random vlog videos. Let me know if you guys want to see anything. If not, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in another video hopefully.